Es importante que estudies. Es posible que llueva. Es bueno que estés aquí. Es verdad que viene, but wait! Why do the first three use the subjunctive, but the last one doesn't? They are all impersonal expressions. So what's the difference? Amigas, amigos, welcome back. This is Profe Juan, and by the end of this video, you'll understand which impersonal expressions trigger the subjunctive, which one don't, and the simple pattern behind them. And this is not about complicating things. You know, we're going to talk about subjunctive, but not complicated. This is to show you how we do it, to show you how Spanish works, okay? And if you haven't watched your lessons on the 4 moods in Spanish and subjunctive triggers explained, I highly recommend starting there. Today, we're zooming in on one specific group of triggers, impersonal expressions. These are some of the most common reasons Spanish switches to the subjunctive. Let me illustrate the idea here. Look at these 2 sentences. Es importante que estudies. Es verdad que estudias. They look almost identical, but one uses the subjunctive, the other doesn't. But why is that? Here's the question native speakers answer automatically. Is the speaker evaluating the action or presenting it as a fact? That's the difference. Es importante que estudies. It's important that you study. And notice something. The sentence isn't saying whether you're studying. It's giving you an opinion about the action. It's important, you know? Es bueno que vengas. It's good that you're coming. Es mejor que esperemos. It's better that we wait. Es necesario que descanses. It's necessary that you rest. And these expressions don't present reality. They evaluate it. That's why they trigger the subjunctive. Now let's move from opinions to possibility. Look at this. Es posible que llueva. It's possible that it will rain. Is the rain real? Maybe, maybe not. That's exactly why Spanish uses the subjunctive. Es probable que llegue tarde. It's likely he'll arrive late. Es imposible que sea verdad. It's impossible that it's true. Es poco probable que ganemos. It's unlikely that we will. And again, the speaker isn't presenting reality. They're talking about possibility. Now, let's change one small word. Watch what happens. Es posible que venga. It's possible he's coming. Now, es verdad que viene. It's true he's coming. The structure looks almost identical, but the meaning changes completely. Es verdad present something as a fact. Es cierto que trabaja aquí. It's true he works here. Es evidente que tienen razón. It's obvious they're right. Está claro que entiende español. It's clear she understands Spanish. These expressions don't evaluate reality. They present reality. That's why they use the indicative. The key isn't the expression itself. It's what the expression is doing. Let's compare them side by side, okay? Es importante que estudies. Opinion. Subjunctive. Es posible que estudies mañana. Possibility. Subjunctive. Es verdad que estudias mucho. It's a fact. We use indicative. The grammar changes because the speaker's perspective changes, not because the sentence starts with es or, you know. But here are some of the impersonal expressions that, you know, you'll hear constantly and trigger the subjunctive. Es importante que, es necesario que, es bueno que, es mejor que, es posible que, es probable que. But also, we have expressions that triggers the indicative. Es verdad que, es cierto que, es evidente que, está claro que. Don't memorize them as random lists. Notice what they have in common. One group evaluates, the other confirms. So every single word that starts with an or sentence that starts with a que is not necessarily a subjunctive trigger. Important, okay? So we have, of course, common mistakes here. Many learners often say, es importante que estudies. Es importante que estudies, because it's an evaluation. Or, es verdad que estudies, because you're obsessed with subjunctive, and you know that there is a que. In this case, es verdad que estudias because it's presented as a fact. The grammar follows the meaning, not the words themselves. So the pattern is, ask yourself, am I evaluating like the action? Let's use the subjunctive. Es importante que, es bueno que, es posible que. Am I presented it as a reality? Let's use indicative. Es verdad que, es cierto que, está claro que. And that's the shortcut. Attention, let's do a little recap here. Not every impersonal expression triggers a subjunctive. The real question is the speaker giving an opinion, expressing necessity, or talking about possibility? Then let's use the subjunctive. But if the speaker is simply presenting something as true, Spanish says in the indicative. That's why es importante que estudies. But es verdad que estudias y que sabes español. The structure looks almost the same, but the speaker's perspective is completely different. But now it's your turn. Write one sentence using an impersonal expression. Any impersonal expression works. You know the rules now. One sentence is enough. I'll make sure to read it and to correct it if you need correction. And if you want to understand all the major subjunctive triggers, watch our lesson, Subjunctive Triggers Explained. This lesson is one piece of that much bigger system. So if this helped you understand impersonal expressions with the subjunctive, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you en la próxima lección, amigas y amigos. Chao.